Hello students, today we are going to discuss some of the concepts of chapter 1 of computer application. In this chapter, we will discuss about preliminary concepts of computer programming, approaches of computer programming and some of the features of them. At the end of this chapter, we are expected to be familiar with two main approaches of computer programming, namely procedure-oriented programming approach and object-oriented programming approach, and also learn the drawback and advantages of both the approaches along with some other key concepts. These concepts will help us to understand the computer application subject when we will go deep into it. In this current slide, we will learn what is computer programming language and algorithm. First, we will discuss a programming language. Whenever we are going to write any program or any program in a computer, then it should follow the language which the computer can understand. That is only a programming language. The definition is a programming language is a language developed for writing programs for a computer in a well-defined way and with a set of rules. A computer program. Program means whenever we are going to perform any task or we are going to solve any problem, we should follow the steps to solve the problem. That is only a computer program. A computer program is a set of instructions arranged in a step-by-step process based on some algorithm to perform a specific task. Next is an algorithm. What is algorithm? Algorithm means whenever we are solving any problem, before that the planning that we do for solving the problem, that we usually write in our own language. That is only algorithm. And algorithm is defined procedure or formula for solving a problem based on a sequence of specified action. Let's have an example to get some clear idea about this. In this slide, we will discuss what is algorithm and program for a simple calculator capable for addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Here see, this is a computer program for calculator and this is the algorithm for calculator. This is written in some code language which can understand by a computer, and this is written in our own language, that is English. See, step by step we will go here. First step is to take input two values and into two variables, suppose A and B. That only we have taken two values and that we have stored in A and B. Second, calculate the result of addition of A and B into C and display the result. See, here we have calculated the addition of A and B and we have stored the result in C, and also we have displayed the result of addition. Same way, see here we have written subtraction and we have done that subtraction here and we have displayed the result. Multiplication, we have done multiplication, we have stored and we have displayed the result. This is division also we have done here, we have stored the result here and we have displayed the value. A computer program generally consists of two aspects or features. First is instruction statement and second is flow control. To know about what is instruction statement, let's see the previous example, that is computer program for calculator. Here this is the code we have written. In instruction statement we are actually writing the program. Next, flow control. To know flow control we need to see this diagram. This diagram represents the flow control for the calculator program. From flow control we are able to know the order of execution or flow of execution of a program. The flow control is actually a concept and there is no physical existence of it. As see here, this is a pictorial diagram and this is the stat, then these are the variable we have stored, these are the several operations we have done and we have displayed the result, and this is the end of the flow control. As we have already understood the concept related to computer program, now we will discuss two approaches of computer programming. That is, first is procedure-oriented programming, second is object-oriented programming. This is procedure-oriented programming approach. A POP approach is one where the total program is divided into different procedure or functions. Procedures may occur common data in order to interact with themselves. The main procedure may call other procedure in order to perform some specific tasks. See here, these are the procedures which may call this main procedure to perform several tasks. The main procedure may call other procedure in order to perform some specific task. This slide representing a pictorial value of procedure pictorial view of procedure oriented programming approach. There are some limitations of procedure oriented programming. In this slide we have shown these limitations along with the features of POP. Next we are going to discuss object-oriented programming approach. In this slide we can see an object-oriented programming approach represented pictorially. Here the whole program is divided into different objects. They interact among themselves using messages to perform the intended task and produce the final output. See here, they are interacting among themselves and they are producing the final output. There are some advantages offered by OOP. These are listed in this slide. Now we are going to discuss the principles of OOP. These are the identities through which a programming language is characterized as OOP. These principles are abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism. In this slide, we will take a closer look on implementation of abstraction. In this slide, we can see a real-world object box. This is the real-world object box using the code snippet. These are the code snippet. Shown in this slide, we have abstracted the physical object box into our program. Each object of the class box will represent a real world object. In this slide, we will see a pictorial representation of encapsulation. As can be seen, a class consists of two parts: instance variables and methods. These two parts put together inside a single unit named class. This is what the essence of encapsulation. Now we will see what inheritance means. As in biological inheritance, we can create a new class in Java, inheriting or borrowing properties from an already existing class. As we can see in this slide, a vehicle class is already there. We have created 3 new classes from the vehicle class. Each new class has its own unique property along with common property of vehicle. The created new classes are called derived classes, and the class from where they are created known as base class. Let's discuss about polymorphism. Through this property, Java implements single interface, multiple output concept. Here, by saying interface, we mainly mean methods of a class. In Java, we can create methods which can act the way we desire. In this slide, add is a method which can add to integer, to double, and to string. This is the integer value, this is the double value, and this is the string value. Java achieves polymorphism using function overloading and function overriding. As most of the programming concepts of Java are implemented using encapsulation, we will take another look on it. We already know what encapsulation is. We will extend this concept by mentioning access specifier. Access specifiers are those which restrict the access of methods and member variables of a class. As can be seen from the slide, there can be 4 types of access specifier, that is public, private, protected, and default or package. In this video, we will see an example where access specifiers are used. But to know what they actually does, we need to learn few more concepts, which we will see later chapters. Here I would like to mention encapsulation provides two major benefits, that is modularity and information hiding. We have seen methods are those parts of class which contain codes. We will discuss much more details of methods in the later chapters. For the time being, we should know methods can be of two types: accessor method and mutator method. Accessor method which only access the value of the instance variable, does not change their value. Mutator method which changes the value of instance variables. These examples we will see in later slides. These definitions of method is done depending upon how they access the member variables. Comments are very important part of any programming language, although it does not get executed. Using comment, a programmer can insert his or her dialogue about any part of the program. As can be seen in Java, three types of comments are used. That is single line comment. This is how we are going to write the single line comment. Multi-line comment. This is how we are going to write the multi-line comment. Documentation comment. This is how we are going to write the documentation comment. Now let's design a class box. It is the extension of the box class we have already seen in this video. As we can see, we have used access specifier, private, this is private, public, and this is default. When it does not write anything, it becomes default or package access specifier. Also from this example, we can see the method which qualify as mutator or accessor. Recall, methods which changes the values of the member variables are mutated. Here input and calculator methods are mutator methods, already I have mentioned here. The display method is accessor as it does not change any value. This is. Please go through this video carefully. Go through the chapter of the book, summary, question answer, and complete the homework. Thank you.